Good morning. What's going on? What is going on, Coin? Up bright and early, ready to trade, baby. What's going on, man? Hope you had a good weekend. GME, man. I saw that one this morning, and I was wondering how you did on it because that one ended up coming to its pre-market highs at 1490s. But yeah, good. You stuck to your plans, got out of it, so good job there. But yeah, that is extremely frustrating. I go through the same thing as I'm pretty sure it was RUN. Yeah, that's like embedded in my mind. Because I was trading that live with you guys. I literally got stopped out of RUN. It was a break-even trade, but right after it dumped. But yeah, these are the worst. But yeah, most people learn the wrong lesson here, though. They'll see this and be like, well, I'm never stopping out of any stock again because they always work out. That's when you get in trouble. So, you did what you did. Just a trade. You did what you had to do. It happens. Daniel in the house. Yo. Yo. Hope you had a good weekend, Daniel. Hope you ready to rock and roll. Welcome again to the Green Avery Day Trading team. All right, let's get locked and loaded and ready to go. Got a few stocks popping on up this morning. Patriots, the winner of the Intensity Stock Watch Team ISW 2 weeks. What's up, man? Are you got everything up and running? Yeah, go ahead and Patriots. Go ahead if you have the application downloaded. Go ahead and pull up. Go here to chat, and then hit on ISW Lounge and ISW Live Chat, and go ahead and say hey. Yep, and then also, there's a lot of things to go over. If you need any help with it at all, hit me up. There's a little menu button at the top right of all these different windows here where you can tailor each individual scanner to your own personal trading style and coin. I know it's got that set up. Yep, Daniel, ready to rock and roll. And maybe we'll do another giveaway. Who knows? Maybe we'll do another one if the boss gives me the go in a few weeks here or so. Maybe we do another one. All right, let's jump into today. JKS, I no longer have shorts for, so I'm a little irritated. Fearless, you in here? Man, JKS had a heck of a day yesterday, but not just a heck of a day yesterday, but heck of a month. This thing is straight up. You guys know what happens when something's straight up. Faster the move, the weaker the trend. So that's what I'm looking for here. But anyway, JKS, I no longer have shorts, so I'm just going to have to watch it at this point. They stripped them, but that's normally what happens. When a very fast day, lots of volume. JKS, that was probably that was this biggest day yet. It went up 10 points. So, yeah, all the shorts got involved, and they took them all. They stripped them. But I'm certainly going to be watching that one today. WKHS popping up. Coming up to this resistance. Man, WKHS still on a tear. Here's what we're looking at with WKHS today. Here's the resistance that it came up and hit today. Upper shadow, $29. Resistance a few weeks ago. Resistance a few weeks before that as well. So it came up, hit that. Strong reject at the moment. Guest K. Nice. Gotcha. All right, so here's where support's going to be. $26.20. $26. We got a lower shadow down to it. Got an upper shadow up to it. Opened here a few weeks ago, and then lower shadow, upper shadow. We got some support there. 26.20s. That's what I'm watching for today on WKHS. It's already sold off, hit that resistance, sold off quite a bit, but I'm looking for a little bit more of some selling pressure, a little bit more panic. Back down here to the 26.20s. You see it did respect that area on Friday as well, right there in the 26.20s area. So I'll see if we sell off down a little bit further down to that area and then turn back around a little bit. Little bit. All right, let's keep going. I like JMIA today. JMIA. It's not bad. We had this one on Friday for that little pop and fade, and that was a nice little play on JMIA. So this is kind of what, day 1, day 2. Open up on day 3, and still gapped up a little bit, so we still have room to come on down a little bit. I like this for a pop and fade as well today on JMIA. Maybe let's get a pop up towards $11 at the open of the day. Can kind of risk off the high days on Friday on JMIA and kind of let this thing fade on back down a little bit, pop and fade, unwind a little bit more. Still have shorts here, and I do like this setup. What I really like is this is a very bearish signal on let's pull up the daily chart real quick. This is very bearish. You guys see the daily candlestick that it made? Here's the daily candlestick. The open and the close were nearly the same. When that's around the middle of the candlestick, it's a sign of a trend. It's a sign of a reversal. Usually, it's a doji star. But right here we have a very long upper shadow, long upper shadow. So that signifies what? There's a lot of sellers up in there pushing this stock on down, and that's what I like about it. It's that 50-day right there is holding it up. That upper shadow really holding up very strong on JMIA. So that's what I looked at. Really like that a lot. It's going to be opening up around 1050. So maybe those sellers will still be present today. We can fade that on down a little bit. Remember, today, I don't know is everybody awake? Do we have anybody in here? 13 in here? Not bad. Not bad. All right, but today we're going to have to get 20 likes to trade live, guys. Today we're going to have 20 likes. Upping it. I'm upping it. Maybe we'll get it. Maybe we'll get it. All right, let's continue on. PGEN is one of my favorite setups, guys. But unfortunately with PGN, I do not have shorts. But let's go over this for those of you new in here this morning. Let's get going. Let's get going. Brad's in here. We can get going now. Good morning, man. Hope you had a good weekend, Brad. Hope you're not too hungover this morning. PGEN looks very similar to what? What play did we have on Friday that looks eerily similar to PGEN? And that is NOG. Eggnog. NOG, this play from Thursday to Friday. Thursday we had a very overbought move. Above average volume equals above average range. It comes in. We have this volume. It doesn't gap up. We open up very light in after hours, and we don't have much volume. We open up a little light. Not a gap up like everyone's expecting. And what do we see? The crack. We see profit taken. We see a stock just selling off right at the open. So NOG looks very similar to PGEN today. Very similar. The waterfall. As Patriots said. PGN. So, yep, that's what we can look for. If you have the shorts with PGN, I don't really like the setup. It's a little unfortunate, but 594 can be risking off of that, the highs there, if you guys have them. Let's keep it moving, baby. Keep it moving. Man, I'll tell you guys what, I really like OCUL, but it's really thin. I like OCUL, but it's so thin, I just don't know if I can get involved here. But here's the chart on OCUL. This is day 3, and look at this resistance. I mean, it's so tough. I mean, this is definitely good resistance, OCUL. We have the upper shadow, a couple upper shadows back here at 1150s. And we zoom in OCUL. Man, it did hard reject right over 1150s. Hard reject. And I'd be looking for this one to do what? Well, what did it do last time it hit this hard resistance? It came on back down. So that's what I'd be looking for on OCUL. It's just it's really thin name. What do I mean by thin? Let's zoom into the chart a little bit. It doesn't have a ton of volume in on it. It's a little liquid. I like the chart, so let's just see how it opens. Let's see how OCUL opens, and I'll think about it. So charts just, this is what we do with the 3 types of analysis we do in here: the trader, the technicals, and the fundamentals. I think overall the technicals take precedence over anything, but you have to have volume too. That's where the trader analysis comes from. You have to have traders. You have to have traders, trading the stock. Otherwise, you're just going to be trading it against yourself. SPTN, another one popping on up. This is not a bad setup either. SPTN came out with some news on Friday. Amazon commercial agreement. And this stock had the most volume it's ever seen. it's ever seen, that above average volume that we look for. So SPTN, this is what I'm looking at. Had some good news coming into it. It was very light after I was a pre-market and had that overbought move on Friday, very similar to NOG. And we're going to be opening up right below its highs on Friday. But here's the chart. Let's look left of the chart as we always do. Get an idea of the personality, what the stock normally does. I mean, this is, for people that don't look at the dailies, I don't understand. I just don't get it. It's literally the first thing I go to. It's like looking in someone's past. You want to know about somebody? Look at their past. You want to know something about a chart? Look at its past. Get an idea what it does. So SPTN is coming up right up at resistance. Very clear resistance. That's why we have this upper shadow here. 23.15. Here's an area of resistance. 23.15. Here's an area of resistance. 23.15. All up in there. All up in here. It's a very clear area of resistance. That's going to be at the high days on Friday at 23.45, which was its high. Then a hard reject from there. Very fast move. This is one of its largest green days it's seen. And obviously, look at the volume chart. This is something that I like to look at as well. So we can go off of a similar day that had this type of volume. Well, SPTN, it had over 6 million shares trade on Friday. We don't see anything close to that any other day. Nothing even close. Here's a day it had 1.6 million shares traded, and it had several green days back to back. So could it have a green day today? Yeah, it could. It could have another green day. But it did have a lot of sellers present. We see this kind of upper shadow on the day. There was a lot of sellers up in there around that $23 area. Maybe Coin can take a look at it in that level 3 depth. See if we have some big boy sellers up a little over 23. But that's obviously a clear area of resistance and overbought move. So I will be watching SPTN up against that 23.45 area. Let's keep it moving. Keep it moving. All right. 20 likes, guys. Remember that. 20 likes to trade live today. I'll look at the end of the pre-market analysis. NIU, I want to stay familiar here. This stock's at all-time highs. I'm pretty sure it's a power play. Vivo Power International. Yeah, this is in that like power, energy, electric space that's getting a little bit of hype right now. So this is at all-time highs. All-time volume here the last few weeks. I'm just staying familiar here. I do have shorts with NIU, and this had an overbought move yesterday. So I'm looking for this just to get fast out of the gates. Let's see it pop. I want to see this one pop out of the gates and then maybe can fade it. That's the idea on NIU. Coin, the ticker is SPTN. SPTN a little over 23 bucks. We have massive resistance on the chart, and we did see that level hold up on Friday. So I want to see what kind of insight you could give us on that level 3. All right, we do have a couple leading gappers this morning that are 488. Lizzie. All right, Lizzie and MDLY are the leading gappers this morning. Lizzie and MDLY. Lizzie's 46 million in float. Patriots brought up PLUG. Yeah, let's go over that in just a second. Jonathan, finally, was wondering where you were, bro. What's going on? What's going on, man? I hope you had a great weekend, Jonathan. Level 3, very thin and big spreads. Keep smacking that like button today, guys. We got to get to 20 to trade live today. Got to get to 20. Lizzie. Let's see, Lizzie. Yeah, Lizzie, MDLY. So MDLY is our lowest float on our leading gapper list this morning. So that's probably where our chat room pump. Yep, there we go. Chat room pumps are going to be present. So MDLY is actually, come on, guys. It's like a magic crystal ball. I just know these things. When you do this for so long, you just know. You just know what's happening. MDLY is around 6 million in the float. What does the float mean? Public float, that's shares available to the public. Shares outstanding are the shares available not only to the float, but insiders, or the public, but insiders, institutional investors, that sort of thing. MDLY is going to have that tough resistance up in the 250. So that's kind of that area I was thinking it would gravitate to. I certainly would not be buying it up here. Yeah, 225, 250s. Yeah, that's going to be a little tough area up here. I mean, what's the news? Sale of the loan portfolio for net proceeds of $41 million. It's just a pump. This one's just a pump this morning. Be careful of it. Be on the right side of it. Be either right or right out. Right or right out. Right or right out. Say it with me, guys. Be right or right out. Yeah, that's how you got to trade these. You know, I avoid the low floaters for the most part. I like the easier trades. But if I would be trading them, I'd be right or right out. Probably single entry, single exit on them. MDLY, if it gets above 3, there's a big seller at 4, but that's a long shot. Yeah, he's hoping. He is certainly hoping. So GME, guys, be familiar here as well. I don't have shorts, but GME, this was a huge short squeeze recently. Huge short squeeze. We looked at Yahoo Finance and statistics and the short percentage on the flow on GME, and it was like 250%. So that's gone down quite a bit. I think around 100% now. A lot of shorts have been getting squeezed out of this. We may start unwinding a little bit. So if you're interested, GME, I don't have shorts, but pop and fade, likely the idea here. Coin had that idea on Friday. Ended up working out beautifully. So GME, that's kind of the idea. Good volume there if you guys are interested. MDLY, remember, MDLY is one of our leading gapper, lowest flow stock. I'd be careful there because that's where all the chat rooms are. It's an avoid for me. Lizzie is our other leading gapper this morning. Lots of good volume in pre-market on Lizzie. Company was selected to participate in a government-backed program designed to spur innovation. So Lizzie, the idea here is 520s. I was seeing tough resistance. Fast moves up to the whole dollar. Hit that magic 20-cent area is usually the idea. 520s. Yeah, so here's 520s. Very tough on the chart, Lizzie. 520s area. I would think that, where are we at right now? We have 488. Yeah, if this thing gets some good volume in on it, let's say, and this is why you got to be familiar with the penny stock like sector, essentially. If MDLY starts selling off, we see profit taken, and that one just starts fading. Volume's going to go elsewhere, right? And what's the other stock this morning is Lizzie. Granted, it's a little bit higher of a float, so it's going to be a little bit harder to get that one going. But just be mindful of that. If it does start going, watch it over 520s. All right, what time is it? 9:21. All right, I'm going to review everything real quick this morning. Let's see. APHA. All right, so the marijuana sector has been doing pretty well recently because the Biden Harris administration is going to decriminalize it. So that one started moving quite a bit. So be familiar with this sector if you guys are interested. That's CGC, CRON, APHA, TLRY. These are all marijuana stocks. MDLY, huge volume. Yep, that's where all eyes are going to be at the open. I'll be watching it. Let me load up some charts. I'll do a quick review real quick, and then we'll get to going. JMIA, I'm watching for that one to pop and fade it. Looking for that one to pop up towards $11, and then going to fade that one on down. SPTN, I like this one up against 23.45. SPTN, that one very tough resistance on the chart. 23.20s, 23.45. Fast move, overbought move on Friday. Hoping we get a pop today on it. PGEN, if you guys have the shorts, it's a good play. PGN, this is a setup that I love, that you guys, the Avery Day Trading Green Team, are very familiar with. It's one of my favorite setups. Very similar to what? NOG. Fast move, overbought. The next open, we see profit taken. So PGN, be familiar there. I don't have shorts, but go for it. NIU, I'm going to watch that one at the open for pop. For a little pop. Little pop and hop on NIU. That one's at all-time highs as well. Let me make sure we got everything. OCUL, like I told you guys, I really like this chart a lot. It's a really nice chart against 1150. It's a really thin name though. So I'm gonna load that chart up. Here is the. Let me Let me show you guys the chart real quick for those of you just now jumping in. 1150s is very tough on its past chart history. That's what we saw on Friday. Here's 1150s. It's really thin. It's really, really thin. So I don't know if I'm going to get involved there. We'll see how it opens up. And otherwise, it's going to be scanners. Going to be scanners today. So let me show you guys how to use them real quick. Do we have 20 likes in here, guys? Do we have 20 likes? We got to. Oh, we're about to hit it. Nice. 20 likes, and we will trade live. Boom. All right. Proud of you guys. Good work. All right, so here's the scans. This is how you use them, guys. For those of you new and here, help us out. I'm going to be kind of playing the trade, trading the plan at the open with PGEN against the previous high days, JMIA on the pop and fade, PGEN snap out of the gates, SPTN. This is one of my favorites, SPTN. But I'm trying not to marry it. Because you guys know what happens when you marry stocks. They sometimes don't work out. You got to throw that prenup on it, you know. But that one's very, very fast overbought move. Highest volume we've ever seen. Very overbought. Euphoric. And these scanners do what? This comes up right up to resistance. We saw sellers present yesterday. Here's the daily candlestick on it. Sellers are present at resistance. So I want to see that one pop up and fade that one. But talking about euphoria, that's what we're going to be looking at on the scans today. Positive intensity, negative intensity. You guys be familiar with these. Positive intensity, very fast moves, overbought. These are overbought moves. Now, you want to be watching these scans for stocks that are highlighted orange. On the positive side, that means the stock is getting overbought. And Patriots, I know you just got the scans. So the ultra scan I have over here on the right are stocks that are not only getting euphoric or panicking out, but they're experiencing high days or low days. That's what the ultra scans are. So the positive scanner right here in the middle, when the stocks are highlighted orange, help me alert those guys. Throw them in chat. And we will find these euphoric plays to short. And then on the negative side, these are stocks panicking out. They're highlighted orange. So that orange means get ready for the reversal. That's what the orange means. Get ready for the reversal. These stocks are experiencing fear or panic. And what do you guys know? Human behavior never changes. If you've been a part of the team, baby, you guys know human behavior never changes. When the market's going down, everyone's panicking out. They're like, I'm not going to put money in my retirement account. I'm going to wait till things get nice and comfortable. Get nice and comfortable again. So that's the worst time to be getting into stuff, when things are comfortable. Because why? That's when 90%ers are trading. You want to take advantage of other people's emotions. That's how you become part of the 10%. Yep, Patriots. Yep. So there's a lot in here. My bread and butter is the bear scan watch list and the intensity scans, but there's a whole lot more in here. A whole lot more. So play around with it. It has red to green moves and all of it. High days, red to green, low days, 52-week high and lows, 200-day crossovers, 50-day crossovers, float rotation. There's so much stuff in here. AAPL gapping up this morning. Nice coin. Might sell off lots of longs underwater from the split. Nice. So the Thank you. Okay, thank you. Coin, did you just single-handedly hit AAPL? Brad, stick to your risk. Let's all be green today. We are the green team. I agree. The green team is going to kill it today. Green team. Who disliked this video? What the heck? What is wrong? Get on out of here. Get on. Somebody don't like to be green. All right, let's get ready. Let's get ready to rock and roll. We got a minute till the market opens on up. I'm gonna make sure everything is loaded on up, and I am laser focused. JMI is getting that little pop. Like that against the previous high days. So I'm going to scale accordingly to the previous highs, which is that means I like it a little bit higher. Or I'm going to start small. SPTN. I like that one too. Like it. Likey. PGN, if you have the shorts PGEN, make sure you take advantage of that play. And then we're about to watch the scans. 30 seconds, baby. Haters gonna hate. It didn't Taylor Swift have a song like that? Haters gonna hate and the traders are gonna trade. Something like that. Alright, markets open. PGN already a little bit of sell off there. Alright, the two I'm watching are JMI, SPTN fairly closely. JMI is getting a little bit of action on it. Oh, come on. Man. I'm going to go ahead and start JMIA. Start it. I'm going to go ahead and start it. SPTN. Come on. Come up a little higher for me. SPTN probably going to go ahead and snap, unfortunately. All right, sweet. JMI getting a little bit more of a pop on it. I like it over 11. I like that one over 11. Higher the better there. A little bit of a spread on it, so just be mindful of that. NIU already snapping a little bit. So NIU, I'm watching that one carefully as well. I had a very overbought day yesterday. If that one gives me a little bit more of a pop, I'll probably start that one. PLUG, nice Patriots. Good eye there. Forgot to look at that one. Good eye there. PLUG snapping off. All right. DPHC popping up on the scans. DPHC. I don't have shorts. Don't have shorts. I'm going to wait for JMI to get a little faster up through 11 to throw another ad on it. I'm going to wait for that one to get a little faster. OCUL kind of sitting around that 1150s area. Remember, that one is thin. That one is thin. SPTN did snap. And PGEN, baby. Man, just did not have shorts there, but we're already in the teens. We're already in the teens there, PGEN. WKHS back up to pre-market highs. Yep, nice, Maddie. WKHS back up to pre-market highs. That one getting a fast pop on it at the moment. Really, really nice there. All right, we're not missing anything. Man, I wish I had shorts on PGN. Yeah, DPHC, WKHF, both of those popping up fast. Very, very fast. I don't have shorts DPHC, though. NIU, I'm thinking about it. I like that one to get a little faster, though. I like that one just to get a little faster. So NIU watching that one just to get a little faster. JMIA watching that to get a little faster as well. Maybe up through 11. Throw another ad on it. Not missing anything. All right. APHA, that's in the marijuana sector that we were looking at this morning. That one's getting a pop on it, up to $6. It's getting a pop on it. NET, what's going on there? NET scans, I have shorts here with CMEG. JMIA popping up. I'll throw another ad on it over 11 if we get up there. TLRY, coins longing at 6. Yeah, that's the marijuana sector, guys. TLRY, ACB, APHA, CRON, CGC. NET, this one's getting fast. I'm getting interested in a short here. NET. I'm trying to look left of the chart real quick, see what's going on here. Yeah, NET, I'm really interested here. We may see this one see a little bit of selling pressure at the moment. JMIA throwing another one on it at 11. But 1083 average on JMIA. Looking for that one up through 1150. Like I said, previous high day on Friday. NET, watching that one very carefully. WKHS still on a tear. NIU back up towards the high day. So NIU, little pop there. Could get interested. NET, watching that one very carefully here. Lizzie trying to get a little pop on it. A little quiet. It's a little quiet. Throwing another little shrimp on that Barbie. Kimberly, what's going on? Good seeing you. Good to see you in here. Yeah, this is what I like about JMIA as well. This was, I'm looking for this fast move. You see what I did? Very fast move. 60 cents nearly. And then it just kind of tanked after that. Looking for it to get fast, but it may have a little bit of trouble there at 11. We're going to have a lot of resistance up in this area from Friday. NET still setting at its highs. But yeah, trade your own risk with it. I'm kind of slow scaling it at the moment. Not missing anything, guys. Not missing anything. If you had shorts, DPHC, nice work there. PGEN back down to $5. Oh, I'm going to cry. That was my favorite one this morning. Just didn't have the shorts. JKS, of course the shorts got stripped from me. That one's back on down. JMIA, I plan on hitting it pretty hard towards 1150s and then seeing what's going to happen there. Plan on hitting it kind of hard in the 1150s, and then that's where I had a lot of trouble. That's where I had a lot of trouble in that big upper shadow on Friday. I was trying to climb back up, but that's where I plan on hitting it again. NET, I'm watching that one, but I need it to get fast. Need that one to get fast. It's getting close. It's getting very close. Watching that volume graph very closely. It's at high days at the moment. The marijuana sector is moving today, guys, so be mindful of that. CGC, APHA, Crone, all that. All of that. Man, NIU. Frick, missed that. NIU, 28.40 is already down a point. PGEN bounce, Kim? Maybe. I mean, we're getting... Yeah. I'm with you on that. I mean, this thing has panicked down. Literally my favorite short. SSR is turned on now, so... I mean, I'm kind of with you with that. JMI looks like it wants to test 1150, so I'm watching that. It's kind of the area I'm watching carefully. Yeah, Kim, I'm thinking about it. PGN long. I certainly am thinking about that. TLRY, nice work, coin. Yeah, that sector is just doing really good right now. OCUL 1150s did hold on up today. It's just really thin. I was a little scared to take that trade on OCUL, but nice work if you guys got it. I was a little scared to take it because it is so thin, but it's a beautiful chart. Man, I don't know. Not in love with anything at the moment. WKHS, man, that one's crazy fast. If any of you guys hit JMI up in 1130s, you're probably looking pretty right now. I still have a 1084 average, so it's not the best. But I'm going to look to take... I'm going to look to reduce my risk just a little bit on this push down to my average. Yeah, I'm going to take a little bit at 1080. And hold on to the rest a little bit. Beautiful, 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 beautiful JMI. Probably going to see it pop back up a little bit, but we did just have a death candle, so we may see it fade back down a little bit. It's hitting very tough resistance, so it's going to have a hard time getting back up to 1130s. Have a very hard time. I took half off at 1080. I have a 1083.5 average, so I'm just reducing my risk just a little bit. And going to see if the rest can fade. Man, everything... I've just been a little hesitant today, but everything's working all right. PGN was beautiful. OCUL 1150s was beautiful. SPTN snapped right out of the gates. I didn't chase it. What else we got? WKHS is selling on off right now. We can look for an entry WKHS, but, I mean, it's... It's going to have a lot of baggies in it from up towards 30. Yeah. Yeah. FEAC. Still, net is still holding its gains, though. Net is still holding its gains, so I am watching that one. FEAC just popped up. NDM. Maddie who? NNDM? Yep, not bad. Not bad NNDM. Watch for a fast move up through 3. Hit that 320 area. It is right up near some resistance as well. 290s. A lot of upper shadows coming up over $3. NNDM's not bad. Let's pull it. Let's see if I have shorts here. Nope. All right. I think the idea I have on JMIA going forward is maybe short on a pop, risking off of the high days here, and get it back on a pullback. Recycle some shares a little bit. I'll watch it a little carefully against 1130. Lizzie having a hard time. How's MDLY doing? Seeing a little bit of profit taken out of the gates. PGEN. Kimberly, you called it. Did you take that right in the 490s? Yeah, I was like, man, that thing is seeing some panic. That's how the scans work, guys. Buy panic, sell euphoria. That's how they work. Yeah, on the rest of my shares, JMI, I'm going to risk over under 1130. Over under. If it breaks and holds that level, I'll probably just come out the rest. NET, that one's starting to see a little bit of a descending triangle in a way. A little bit of a descending triangle. We can look to short that risk and high a day-ish, 51.24. I'm interested in NET. I like it. Very fast move up. We should start seeing this one unwind a little bit. Once we get a fast move here, we're breaking high days. Fast move. I haven't jumped in it yet. I did add JMIA up towards 11. I got a 1090 average at the moment. I'm just kind of kicking back there. Nothing crazy today at the moment. Nothing crazy. Man, FEAC, nice. Maddie, after the first 15 minutes of high-speed action, are you noticing the scanners don't highlight as often their possible move? Yeah, today there's a today it's a little. There we go, JMI. All right, let's get under 1090. That's the thing I like with JMI that I noticed Friday is when it snaps, it does snap pretty quick. So that's kind of what I'm looking for. Yeah, I mean today is just a little weird. There's good plays. There will be good plays all day with the scans. ZYXI panicking hard. ZYXI panicking hard, guys. What is going on there? Trading lower after the company cut its Q3 sales guidance below analyst estimates. You look left of the chart there. All right, we do have 1450 support. Yeah, ZYXI. I'm going to throw a position out on it. 14. Let's see if we can get 1420s. All right, I just got a position on it right there. ZYXI. Seeing some tough panic. Tough panic here, but yeah, here's the chart. A lot of panic from 19 down to the 14s. Here's the chart I'm looking at. This pink line is the last price line. We are seeing some support down here at 14.50s. So I'll probably trade this over under 14 bucks. See if it breaks under 14, and then if it holds that level under 14, I'll probably be out. But I'm going to scale down to that area. I'm going to scale down to 14. Already in the money there. It's 1460s. Nice. 1467. 1470s. Yeah, I'll probably look to take a little bit over 15 if we get up there. Otherwise, I'm going to scale against 14. Longs take longer most of the time, so I'm not a huge fan of them. Not a huge fan of them. But, we may see it try to come under 14. Man, it's a little weird this morning. Usually this is how Mondays are. Kind of just got to let the dust settle. JMIA starting to get a little bored there. May take it all here short. I'm still going to risk 1130s, but starting to slow down and stair step, which is not what I want. Slow down and stair step, not really what I want. But those death candles are probably going to serve as some tough resistance. SSR is turned on, ZYXI. Short sale restrictions, so shorts cannot hit the bid. That means this is complete panic on the long side. On ZYXI, just complete panic from the longs. JMIA coming up towards 1130. I'm going to hit it over 1130 and then see if it holds. I'm going to hit it over 1130 if it holds. Remember, I'm recycling some shares, so I already took a little bit off. Nothing crazy popping on up this morning. Nothing too crazy. You got a short. AAPL slam short below 120. Nice, nice. Yep, short on that little pop on PGEN, Kim. Not bad, not bad. So right now I did hit JMIA up there towards 1130. So I got a 1101 average on JMIA at the moment. And then ZYXI, I still am there. Longs take longer. Just being patient with that one. Seeing what's going to do around 14. But JMI is slowing down a little bit, but it did just get hit pretty hard up at towards 1130. Did just get hit pretty hard up there towards 1130s. Which is what I was thinking. What I was thinking there. PGEN, Kim, nice. 520s. Good work. Yeah, that's a good idea. You know, if we missed the initial short, we can wait for it to pop back up just like Kim did. PGN, so great work there. Great work. A little slow-ish and boring a little bit this morning. A little bit. There's always plays. But ZYXI going to coming down towards under 14. I'm going to look to add into it under 14 and then go from there. See if it holds under 14. Probably going to break under it. JMIA, there we go, in the money there. JMIA looking good. I'm going to take a little bit, 1090s JMIA, and take a little bit there. I'm going to take a little bit more under, I have an 1101 average. I'm going to take some more under 1090. 1080s. What did I have? ZYXY, I have a 1444 average. ZYXI. So I'm in the money there at the moment. I'm going to wait for that one. I kind of want to scale out over 15. Being patient there. Thanks, Kevin. Some great pre-market commentary. Yeah, I mean, this morning's it's not that exciting, but, you know, we're all over top of everything. We're not missing anything. I'm getting a little bored with these positions I'm in, but, we're not missing anything. The only thing this morning, I just really wish I would have had shorts on PGEN very badly. Very, very badly. But it is what it is. Like I told you guys in pre-market, that was my favorite. I'm going to come out the majority of my shares on JMIA right there around my average price. I have the small position I'm going to risk over 1130. I'm just getting a little bored with that one. ZYXI, yeah, I still have a 1444 average there. Just letting that one play around. And we will see what happens. I'll show you guys my charts on these before we end the pre-markets, before we end the live stream. Usually around 10 o'clock. DDS popping up on the intensity scans. That one's getting a little wild. DDS. Dillard shares are trading higher after Berkshire Hathaway investment manager showed a 5.89% stake in the company. Can I show my stake in a company? I have a 1% investment in ZYXI. Can we get that going? There we go, JMIA, nice. Yeah, Dillard's is getting a little pop on it. DDS, not bad. Man, I'm getting so bored with ZYXI. Longs take longer, man. That's why I hate them. Shorts take shorter, longs take longer. I'm gonna go ahead and just scratch ZYXI for a break-even trade. Just way too bored there. DDS has my attention. Yeah, and in DM, I'd watch that up through like 320. I'd watch that up to get up through maybe 320-ish. And in DM, a little slow. Yeah, fast move up through 320 would be the idea. Here's the trend that it's been on since Friday. I'll draw that out for you guys in NDM. So it's getting a little pop off of this trend around the 270s area. And then let's look at the past chart history. I mean, here's the pink last price line. The pink last price line. Look at these upper shadows in the 320s area. Over $3, 320. It's going to be very tough resistance. If I had shorts, that's what I'd be interested in with NDM. See DDS popping up. DDS. Yeah. How's everybody doing? It's a weird morning. It's a little bit weird today. Everybody doing good? I'm in the green, but JMIA is, yeah, I'm with you, Coin. Not a whole lot I like today. I mean, I'm probably about to cut the rest on JMIA. It is, I am green from JMIA, but, not a whole lot today. Not a whole lot. Yeah. FOUR popping up. Let's see what's going on there. FOUR. Yeah, a little thin on FOUR. So if you guys do get the scans, I'm gonna come out. I got the rest of my JMIA. I'm just probably gonna come out getting really. This one just looks like, I don't know. It looks like it wants to hold a little bit. Getting tired of it. It can't crack that VWAP, man. That's what it needs to do. It's very heavy, but it's also very strong on the VWAP. Be hard to imagine this one getting back up to 1130 after those death candles. That huge upper shadow. I mean, we have a lot of sellers up there. Got a lot of sellers up there. I should probably just be patient with it. DDS Dillard's is, guys, we saw that around 56. That one's up at 61 now. Good God, look at Dillard's. She is going. Dillard's is going. I mean, I can't avoid it at this point. Let's pull up DDS. I don't even have shorts for it. I guess I can't avoid it. I guess I can't avoid it. All right, let's see. Let's take a look. Make sure let's see what we're missing. CGs. I'm coming out the rest, JMIA. So I don't have anything. CGC is moving right now. CGC, marijuana sector, TLRY. ACB selling off a little bit. Let's see. So APH, okay, in the marijuana sector right now, APHA and CGC are the ones moving. They're kind of leading the dance. CGC, APHA. Just keep your eyes there, guys. Age popping up a little bit. That was from last week, wasn't it? Age, AGE. JMIA. We are along the plug dip, missed the short opportunity, moved up too quickly. Patriots, not bad, man. That was a good eye. That was a good eye this morning on PLUG. It was a good play. It was a good play on both sides. So that was buying the fear as well. You know, if we would have missed the short, definitely the right idea. I'm really proud of you guys. Everyone in here is doing a very good job. Even on a day like today where you have to be very picky with your trades, you guys are doing really well. So here was PLUG, and Patriots have the right idea here this morning. Great idea. Here's the trend that PLUG was on, and it ended up snapping that right out of the gates. Now, stocks that are on trends that are very steep, they do this quite often. This is what we look for. The faster the move and the more overbought a stock is, the higher it's up, the more weak it's going to be against the trend. The steeper the trend, the weaker that trend is going to be. And so PLUG, we've been watching this kind of closely. the last few days, and that was a good idea there from Patriots. It snapped out of the gates, broke that trend because it was a steep trend. Steeper the trend, the weaker it's going to hold, and then into that panic, you could have longed it. So if we missed the short, we could have longed it. This morning, Kimberly was with a beautiful, beautiful trade on PGEN. I didn't have shorts here. This was a setup I love and I go over all the time, and she recognized the long from the panic. Like we went over this morning, human behavior never changes. So here's PGEN from this morning, and NOG. This is the same setup. We go over the setup every single day. It's a very nice, easy setup, and missed the short. Could have had a beautiful long there. Coin DKNG long at 51.90. So I'm just gonna, my day is gonna end there with ZYXI and JMIA. I'm gonna show you guys the chart real quick. We'll go over that, and then I'll have the scans up for you guys so you don't miss anything if anything else pops on up. All right. Where are we at? Where are we at? Here we go. Sorry, I'm just going to do this real quick so you guys can see the scans. If my email will work. Temporary error. Nice. All right. I'll just post it on YouTube. We didn't miss anything this morning. It was just a strange morning. APEX, Apex, moving at the moment. Let's post on YouTube real quick. Yeah, that's going to be it for me today, because today's just strange. I do not want to be forcing trades, and especially on a day where it just feels a little weird. It's easy to overtrade, revenge trade. All right, there we go. There we go, there we go, there we go. Community. Yeah, that's all I got right there. I started JMIA and then added into it. Was looking for the 1150s, which would have been better. I took it right there at the bottom, recycled those shares, added back into it a little bit. Then, a little nibble here. But that was it today. Took what I could, and moving on to tomorrow. Lizzie Rip coin, Lize or Lizi. Yeah, Lizzie's getting a little pop up towards pre-market highs. Now, this was the stock that I said be sure you're watching if MDLY just starts selling off out of the gates. What is MDLY? Is that in a halt right now? MDLY. Yeah, so MDLY faded on off. What's the next leading gapper this morning? The leading gappers are in their own sector alone, guys. You got to understand that. And now, what do we see with Lizzie on the gap up watch list? 46 million in the float, 51 million shares traded. So it's already rotated its entire float. It's already rotated its entire float. What does that mean? It means it's usually a good idea for longs on dips. Long the dips. Essentially, that's what it's saying. And actually, with the scans, there's actually a scanner that says float rotation. So you can pull up float rotation and see what stocks have rotated their entire float. And we'll see that this morning. Lizzie's at the top of the list. 53 million shares in volume traded. So that's usually when chat rooms are all over them, algos are all over them. They're being manipulated. The shares are just being exchanged, time after time. So watch Lizzie right now. This stock. Here's the trend with it. I'll show that up right here. If you guys are trading it, I would be trading against this trend down here around like the 410 area. If you guys are long in it. Or you could do 430. 430 had a hard time breaking, and 430 had a hard time breaking. So that prior resistance is going to turn into support. So you can scoop it at 430, risk off of 410. It's not bad, Lizzie. Not a bad idea. But I'm going to be done for the day because I don't want to force anything. But I do think Lizzie's not a bad play. Let's rotate this entire float. Just kind of had a breakout. Yeah, ZYXI, nothing. No bounce there whatsoever. So break even there. JMIA just started going sideways and kind of stair-stepping. So all out of that one now. NET still climbing, but it's got to get fast. The faster they are, the weaker they're going to hold up. SPTN was one of my favorites today. SPTN, but I could have done what you did, Kim, and kind of take a short on that pop up to VWAP. This is what they do a lot of times, guys. We'll see that sell off on SPTN like we wanted. We were risking over 23.45. I wanted a pop out of the gate, didn't get it. Initial sell-off, and then we could have shorted into the pop-up to VWAP. They do this a lot of times. We'll see that snap, and then they pop up to VWAP, and then continue fade. We see that a lot of the time. But yeah, very, very weird day and very picky with our trades. That's how today was. Theme of the day. CGC is still climbing right now. That one looks like it wants to get over 20 bucks. CGC, marijuana sector, guys. Remember that one and APHA this morning do have a lot of volume on them. CGC, yeah, looks like it wants to get over 20 bucks. Here's CGC right now going kind of straight up. Let's look left at the chart. Yeah, so this one can get moving a little bit more. There are days when it has certain volume. It can move quite a bit. So it's kind of stair stepping against the 9 EMA right now. If I were you guys, I'd be watching it just to get really fast, maybe over 20. But otherwise, FRAN popping up, AESE popping up. Any questions at all before we get on out of here, guys? Everybody do all right? Daniel, one trade today, down a little bit, hoping for a winner to continue the green run. If you're down just a little bit, it's better to be down just a little bit than to keep digging yourself in a hole. Because that's, I used to, when I first went to CMEG a couple years ago, guys, I took that shovel and I knew how to dig a hole. I'll tell you guys that much. I would trade like crazy. If it was moving, I was in it. I knew how to dig a hole. Yeah, I really want to trade too. I mean, after a long weekend, I'm ready to freaking go, but it's just like, I got to be picky with these entries. Mr. Williams in the house. What's going on, man? Thoughts on MDLY? Halt. MDLY. Yeah, I haven't looked at that, but let's pull it up. We can look at MDLY real quick. You can go to NASDAQ halts and actually see which halt is in. Let's see if it's just a volatility halt or if it's something else. NASDAQ halts. MDLY. Reason code M. Volatility halt. Yeah, so it's in a volatility halt at 9:35. Carl Escobar, what's going on, man? Good to see you in here. News pending. Huh. I did not see that. I do see MDLQ. MDLQ news pending. MDLQ. Is that... What's the Q stand for again? Q. Yeah, that may be it. So, yeah, if news is pending, it could be a little while. But usually it's just, it's intraday. You know, it'll be today. It'll be today. You ain't got to worry about it. The scary halt to be worried about, I believe, is the T... Was it T... Man, I almost forgot. Trading halt. What's the scary one? Is it the T1 or T11? No, it's not T1. T12. There we go. Thanks, Carl. T12 trading halt. That's the scary one. Additional information requested by NASDAQ is the T12. That's the one you don't want to be in. I can tell you guys that much. I was in a T12, but thank God it was only like 3 hours. Sometimes they can be days or a month. I mean, we've seen the T12s be halted for like, yeah, it was the worst. Like, this stock was panic selling, and I scooped it on up. I was threw in a little feeler position on it, and then it went to the T12. Oh man, I just like still one of my, literally on my bucket list. I have it on my bucket list. I just want to be short a stock that comes out with an offering. I have yet to be in a stock short that comes out with an offering. And I don't get it. I've been trading 4.5 years. How do I not? That's like my dream. That is literally my dream. Daniel, JMI popping up towards 1150s right now. Daniel, trying to find that green trade. I see what you're doing over there. You're just tiny red, and you're trying to... You're doing good. Good patience. Yeah, let's wait for it to get a little fast. Kind of grinding against that 9 EMA at the moment. But we know JMI's personality. I mean, there's really nothing else moving a whole lot, so we're not missing anything. It's just a weird type of day. PGEN was the only mints that I'm going to be bitter about because I didn't have shorts. But yeah, JMI, here's the personality. Look at fast pop. When it gets a fast pop, what does it do? Selling pressure like crazy. 1130s, back down. Fast pop, up. Look at that selling pressure this morning. And that was the same personality as Friday. Look at this move. Fast move up, faster move down. So, yeah, JMIA. The thing, when it gets fast, I'd say the best timing. I'm cheering for you, Daniel. I'm wanting it to happen. I'm taking my little green and running because I just force a trade. It's nothing I'm crazy about. But JMI8, it may provide you a move. Let's watch it. ZYXI finally above 15. I have 1440 average on it. Wasn't bad. Hit $14. Longs take longer. Shorts take shorter. I much prefer the elevator down. I gotta admit. I much prefer the elevator down. I'm very comfortable in short positions and very uncomfortable in long positions. I don't know why that is. Maybe it's my personality. I cannot, like, I'm on edge when I'm in something long. I'm like literally on edge. CGC kind of going sideways right now. I think I'm just still scarred from like when I first started trading those freaking penny stocks and getting long. Like, everybody buy the breakout. It's the flag breakout. Buying a breakout early in my trading career and then getting faked out breakout, like going deer in headlights. Maybe I'm still scarred. JMIA 1150s. Yeah, this is a critical area for JMI. This was my original risk, seeing what I was going to do right here. But yeah, you're right. It's just kind of slow stair-stepping. But 1150s, see what happens. It's a tough area. Man, NET still climbing. 53s now. Glad I didn't take that. You know, some of these stocks can get in. You know, this is why you got to be careful. Got to be careful. Some of these stocks, they get that fast move up, and then they start stair-stepping, and that's what you want to be careful of and avoid. Stair-stepping is a sign of health. That's why I like to see that elevator down. JMIA hitting some resistance at 1150. It's very tough at the moment. Very, very tough, 1150s. Let's see what's going to do against that 9 EMA. Oh, man. Yeah, 1150s may be strong on it. I don't know if we're going to get that fast move on it, Daniel. I just don't know if we're going to get it. But volume is slowing down a little bit. Looking around. What do we see? Yeah, nothing at the moment. JAKK. It's like a little pumpy. Oh, Lizzie, 475 resistance. Pre-market highs. Cracking the trend. Rough. JMA. 1150's tough on it, man. Yeah, it wasn't fast enough. I agree. Started getting a little slow. Looks like JMIA is going to be heading, cracking and heading down a little bit. Here's the trend, though, JMIA. It's been holding kind of strong this morning. It may try to find its legs right here. Here's the trend. It's a really nice trend. It's around 1124, 1125. Can see what it's going to do around there, but did just hit pretty tough resistance. Watch it against this trend here. Guys, I'm about to be out of here. Any questions before we head on off? Not the most eventful day. I'm sorry. I can't control the market, guys. Cannot control the market. Coin, lots of broken trades today. Gonna take a break. Small red. Yeah, there's not a whole lot. There's money can be made when stocks go what? Up, when stocks go down. But when stocks are going sideways, there's nothing to be made. It's like you can see fear coming in everything today. Jonathan, how are you doing today? It's just a weird one, man. Yep, stock. And that's the thing. Coins green like huge majority of the time. We're the green team, baby. We're the green team. We don't see red days, but we're disciplined enough. If nothing's really working out, still sticking to the rules, sticking to the plan, and the day's not panning out, just cut it and we'll move on to the next day. I think plug was a pretty nice move today, Patriots. That was nice. Kind of regretful I missed that, but that was good both on the short and long side. JE did pretty well on JE. Nice. Nice, Jonathan. Do you guys understand why I don't trade these leading gap or low float stocks? I mean, I remember when I first started trading, I was like, that's all I would focus on. Because it's like that's what the news media of trading wants you to focus on. They want you to focus on these lower float plays like Lizzie and MDLY. I just think they're a lot less... it's harder to be consistent on those plays because they're so manipulated. Yeah, but I'm really proud of everybody today. Everyone's doing awesome. It was a strange day. We're either small green or very small red, and green 7 out of 8 of the days, as Daniel said. So the discipline is what matters. That's what matters, and that's what separates everyone from in here, in the green team, from the 90%ers, is that we recognize when the day may just, when we need to just walk away. We recognize that. And it's very hard to do, I'll tell you guys, especially when you literally cannot wait for Monday to get here. You hate weekends. You're so excited to get here and trade, and you're eager to trade, but you suppress that eagerness with the discipline that you have. It's very important. And it's a sign of great traders. It's a sign that you guys are great traders. Really good discipline. Most people don't have that. They want to trade, so they are finding a trade. That's the difference. Finding trades versus letting the trades find you. Gotta let the trades find you, not just find trades out there. JKK getting pumped at the moment. Coin taking a little advantage of it. Green on the day now, Coin. Nice. Nice, guys. Alright, I'm going to be out of here, guys. We'll do it again tomorrow. We'll do the 20 likes again. You guys are killing it. Really happy with you guys. Everyone's doing very well. We'll keep the green team trucking along, and we'll do it again. Daniel, let us know if you turn that small red day into your best green day ever. I don't know if you're going to get that today. But, yeah, let us know. We'll be here tomorrow, guys. We'll do it again. See y'all then.